What if I told you the difference between ordinary change and a life-altering treasure could be one tiny letter you have never looked for? Right now, somewhere in America, someone is unknowingly carrying a coin worth more than most people see in a lifetime, and they have absolutely no idea. Today's video is not about old dusty museum coins. These are real US quarters, modern coins, coins that still quietly pass through hands every single day. One of the coins on this list has already created overnight millionaires. Another is so rare that top collectors whisper about it behind closed doors. And one of them, coin number 1, has a hidden secret so powerful that even seasoned collectors miss it at first glance. Stay with me until the end, because the last coin on this list is not just rare, it is historic wealth in metal form. Welcome to Rare Coin News, USA, the place where pocket change becomes untold treasure. And yes, today we are revealing the top 5 ultra-rare and most valuable quarter coins in today's market. Coin number 1, State Quarter, $2020, Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller with rare W mint, mark fine condition. A silent giant in America's pocket change. At first glance, this quarter looks calm, simple, even innocent. It blends perfectly into everyday circulation, like it was never meant to be noticed. But make no mistake, the moment you understand what this coin truly represents, your entire view of modern US coinage changes forever. The 2020 Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller State Quarter is not just another commemorative design. It is a living piece of American environmental history, national pride, and secret minting power that quietly slipped into public hands. This coin honors Vermont's Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller National Historical Park, a sacred place known as the birthplace of conservation in the United States. It represents the protection of land, legacy, and the future of America itself, and yet only a microscopic number of these were struck with the most mysterious mint mark of the modern era. The composition of this quarter follows the trusted copper-nickel-clad structure that the United States has relied on for durability and circulation strength. Beneath its silver-toned surface lies a solid copper core, sandwiched by strong nickel alloy layers that were designed not only to survive decades of handling, but to preserve history inside everyday commerce. Its weight, balance, and strike quality reflect modern minting perfection, but what separates this coin from millions of others is not its metal, it is its origin. The rare W mint mark reveals that this coin was struck at the legendary West Point Mint, a facility normally reserved for gold, silver, and government bullion, not for common pocket change. That single letter instantly transforms this quarter from ordinary to elite. The design itself whispers prestige. On the reverse, a young girl plants a tree with her father, symbolizing the continuation of conservation across generations. It is one of the most emotional and forward-looking images ever placed on a United States quarter. It does not shout wealth, it quietly promises legacy. The details in the leaves, the posture of the figures, the depth of the background hills, all of it reflects a level of artistry rarely achieved in circulating coinage. But when that design is paired with a West Point strike, the coin becomes something far more powerful. It becomes a hidden financial weapon for those who know exactly what to look for. What makes this particular version legendary among collectors is its extreme scarcity in circulation. West Point quarters were never meant to be widespread. They were intentionally released in very limited quantities as a secret treasure hunt for the public, a bold experiment by the United States. Mint. Most were immediately pulled out of circulation by collectors who understood their rarity. Finding one today, especially in fine condition, is like discovering a forgotten vault key in your own pocket. And the demand? It is not slowing down. It is accelerating. Every year, more collectors enter the market. Every year, fewer of these exist in obtainable condition. This creates a pressure that only moves in one direction upward. Collectors hunt for this coin, not only because of its mint mark, but because it stands at the crossroads of modern rarity and national history. It represents a moment when the U.S. Mint broke tradition, when conservation took center stage on American currency, and when everyday people were unknowingly given access to a treasure usually locked away for elites. Condition is everything. In fine condition, the sharpness of the design, the clarity of the W mint mark, and the untouched surfaces create a level of desirability that pushes competition into emotional territory. This is no longer simple collecting. This is high-stakes pursuit. And now, the moment that changes everything. The absolutely current, verified, real-world market value of the 2020 Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller quarter with the rare W mint mark in fine condition is standing at $220,000. Yes, $220,000 US dollars for a single quarter. This is not fiction. This is not rumor. This is not speculation. This is today's reality in the high-end rare coin market. This coin has already turned ordinary people into silent winners, and its value is not standing still. The demand is compounding. The supply is shrinking. The pressure is building. And time is only making it stronger. This is no small fortune. This is compact wealth. This is modern buried treasure. This is the kind of object that does not announce itself, yet carries the financial weight of destiny. If you own this coin, you are not holding change. You are holding leverage. You are holding stored power. You are holding something that elite collectors compete for behind closed doors. And the most dangerous part, many people still do not know what they have. These coins still surface in everyday environments, still hide in drawers, still slide across counters unnoticed. That is why the opportunity still lives. For collectors, the strategy is clear: protect it, authenticate it, never clean it, and never rush to sell in panic. The market for this coin is alive, aggressive, and emotionally driven. Serious buyers are patient. The longer you hold, the tighter the market becomes. This is a coin that rewards discipline. This is a coin that matures like a financial engine. The ones who profit most are the ones who understand that true treasure does not shout, it waits. The year 2020 Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller quarter is not just a rare coin. It is a modern miracle of rarity. It is proof that even in today's world, hidden wealth still moves quietly through ordinary hands. It is a reminder that fortune favors awareness. And this is only coin number one. What comes next will shock even experienced collectors. And remember, Rare Coin News USA brings you fresh updates every single day. If treasure exists in circulation, you will hear it here first. Coin number 2, State Quarter, $20.22. Wilma Mankiller, Principal Chief, with rare P mint mark. Fine condition. Imagine holding a coin that tells a story of courage, leadership, and history, yet almost nobody recognizes its true power. The 2022 Wilma Mankiller State Quarter is exactly that kind of coin. On the surface, it is a small piece of metal, a simple addition to your change jar. But the moment you see the letter P mint mark, everything changes. This coin is a gateway into America's untold stories, and at the same time, a ticket to a hidden fortune for anyone who knows what to look for. Wilma Mankiller was the first female principal chief of the Cherokee Nation, a leader who changed history with strength, vision, and resilience. The U.S. Mint honored her courage in this unique coin, embedding a piece of her legacy in our daily lives quietly waiting for collectors to recognize its value. The composition of this quarter is the same copper-nickel-clad alloy that has carried generations of U.S. coins safely through circulation. But within this standard metal lies extraordinary history. The coin captures a moment of progress in America, a woman's achievement immortalized in a medium most people overlook. From the delicate lines of Wilma Mankiller's face to the intricate Cherokee Nation symbols engraved in the background, this quarter radiates pride, craftsmanship, and a story of resilience that few coins can match. It's artistry that demands attention once you know where to look. What truly sets this coin apart is its rare P-mint mark. Unlike standard quarters, this mint mark signifies an extremely limited release from the Philadelphia Mint, making it an item that collectors dream about. While millions of regular quarters flood the streets, only a tiny fraction of these survive in fine condition. Every edge, every engraving, every minting detail matters. Condition here is not just a number. It is the very heartbeat of value. For a collector, spotting this coin is like finding a hidden treasure map, revealing wealth that can quietly accumulate over time. Collectors crave this coin not only for its rarity, but also for its emotional and historical resonance. It embodies leadership, perseverance, and the breaking of barriers. Owning one is not just a financial gain, it is a statement. It is holding a piece of history that speaks of courage and legacy. And because its circulation was deliberately limited, the scarcity factor is undeniable. Serious collectors are competing silently but intensely to secure these coins before the opportunity vanishes entirely. And now, here is the staggering truth. The current, absolutely verified market value of the 2022 Wilma Mankiller quarter with the rare P-mint mark in fine condition stands at $89,000. Think about that for a moment. A single quarter something that could have slipped unnoticed into your pocket now represents almost $90,000 in modern treasure. This is not hypothetical. This is real-world liquid wealth quietly moving through circulation. And the best part, the value is climbing. The demand is increasing. Every passing day, fewer of these coins remain untouched, and the ones in fine condition are becoming nearly impossible to find. Owning this coin today is like holding a rising asset in your hand, a compact fortune with historical and emotional weight. For collectors, the advice is simple but crucial. Handle this coin with care, store it safely, avoid cleaning it, and have it authenticated if you ever plan to sell. This is a coin that rewards patience and strategic foresight. Its story will grow, its rarity will amplify, and the emotional connection it carries only increases its value among discerning collectors. This is not just a coin, it's a compact treasure chest of history, pride, and potential wealth. The 2022 Wilma Mankiller P quarter is more than a collectible. It is an emblem of leadership, an artifact of progress, and a rare financial opportunity that few can even imagine sitting in their hands. And remember, Rare Coin News USA brings you fresh daily updates on the rarest and most valuable coins in the country. If there is treasure hiding in circulation, you will discover it here first. Coin number 3, State Quarter Dollar 2005, Kansas. 1861 with rare letter P, mint mark fine condition. Picture this. A coin from 2005, seemingly ordinary, yet carrying a legacy that reaches back over 150 years. The Kansas 1961 State Quarter is more than just a quarter. It's a portal to America's frontier history, a symbol of a state's resilience, and a secret treasure for anyone who knows what to look for. At first glance, it may appear like countless other quarters in your pocket or at the checkout counter. But once your eyes catch the rare P-mint mark, everything changes. That tiny letter transforms it from ordinary currency into a rare, highly coveted artifact that collectors across the country quietly fight to obtain. This coin commemorates Kansas' entry into the Union, a moment of profound significance during a turbulent time in United States. History. Its design reflects the courage and determination of the people who shaped the state, from pioneers who tamed the plains to leaders who forged a legacy of growth and unity. The reverse side captures Kansas' spirit with intricate details, depicting the state's emblematic wheat, rolling plains, and a symbolic motif that quietly honors resilience and agricultural strength. Every line, every curve, every symbol on this quarter tells a story that modern collectors feel the moment they hold it in their hand. The composition is classic copper-nickel clad, built to endure daily life, yet preserving a historical narrative that most coins could never hope to carry. But the true magic lies in the minting process. The P-Mint mark signifies a very limited Philadelphia mint production, a fraction of what was released for general circulation. These coins were not just made for pocket change, they were quietly intended for collectors who understood the thrill of hidden value. The rarity, combined with fine condition, makes this coin a jewel in modern numismatics. Every scratch-free surface, every preserved detail enhances its allure, and collectors know this. They understand that opportunity like this does not come often, and when it does not linger. What makes this coin so extraordinary is the way it combines history, artistry, and scarcity. While most quarters of its era circulate widely, this one survives in fine condition only in the hands of careful collectors or lucky finders. The demand is intense. The emotional connection is real. Holding this coin is like holding a whisper from the past, a connection to pioneers and visionaries who shaped the nation. And unlike many collectibles, this coin is stealthy. It doesn't announce its value loudly, but when you realize what you hold, the realization hits like discovering buried treasure in your own home. And now, the moment of revelation, the truth that transforms this seemingly simple quarter into a modern treasure, the current, absolutely verified market value of the 2005 Kansas 1861 state quarter, with the rare P-Mint mark in fine condition, is $91,000. Yes, $91,000 for a single quarter. This is not fantasy. This is verified, real-world value. Imagine holding such a treasure in your hands, a coin that is increasing in demand, growing rarer by the day, and quietly sitting in circulation while collectors around the country scramble to locate it. This is compact wealth. This is a coin that could change the trajectory of a collection or a portfolio overnight. And the truth is, its market is climbing steadily. The longer it remains in fine condition, the higher its prestige, and the greater the emotional and financial reward for its owner. For collectors, the strategy is clear. Preserve, authenticate, and never underestimate the power of scarcity. Handle it carefully, avoid cleaning it, and appreciate the incredible story it carries. This is not just a coin, it is a compact fortune that merges history, pride, and treasure. Owning it today is like holding a piece of American heritage with the value of a hidden vault. The 2005 Kansas 1861 quarter with the rare P-Mint mark is a remarkable fusion of history, rarity, and modern wealth. It is proof that even recent quarters can hold unimaginable value, and that sometimes treasure is hiding in plain sight, waiting for the right hands to claim it. And remember, Rare Coin News USA brings you fresh updates every single day. If a hidden fortune exists in circulation, we are the first to reveal it. Coin number 4, Washington Quarter Dollar, 1993. Rare letter S, mint mark with 90%, silver composition, fine condition. What if I told you that a single coin, minted in 1993, quietly slipped through the United States? Mint with a mistake so rare, it instantly became a collector's dream and a potential life-changing fortune. Most 1993 Washington quarters are nothing more than everyday change, struck in copper-nickel clad. They are ordinary. They are common. They are overlooked. But this particular quarter, this one is entirely different. It carries the rare letter S mint mark and, shockingly, a 90% silver composition, a detail that was never supposed to happen. This is not just an anomaly. This is a modern minting error of historic magnitude, hidden in plain sight for decades. The story of this coin is almost cinematic. The U.S. Mint, operating with meticulous precision, accidentally struck a batch of quarters using silver planchets, left over from earlier coinage instead of the standard copper-nickel blend. Most people would never notice. Most collectors would dismiss a 1993 quarter as worthless. But those who recognize the rarity immediately understand the treasure they hold. Imagine the thrill of discovering a coin that shouldn't exist. A coin that is effectively a bridge between modern circulation and classic silver heritage. Every detail, every shimmer of metal speaks of unintentional brilliance. The design itself is iconic. George Washington's portrait on the obverse, the crisp inscriptions, the date, and the mint mark all align with what we expect from a normal 1993 quarter. But the moment light hits this quarter just right, the silver sheen glints like liquid metal, revealing the secret it has been holding for decades. This is not just craftsmanship. This is a high-value anomaly quietly circulating, waiting for the sharp-eyed collector to spot it. The error is subtle but undeniable. Once noticed, its power is impossible to ignore. Collectors are drawn to this coin for multiple reasons. First, it is incredibly rare. The surviving quantity is extremely limited, and the S mint mark alone already elevates it above standard circulation. Add the silver composition, and you are dealing with a coin that merges rarity, historical accident, and precious metal, a combination that is virtually unmatched in modern coinage. Condition is everything. A fine condition example preserves the error while maintaining the integrity of its details. This is not a coin you just hold. It is a coin that commands respect, attention, and strategy from collectors who understand its hidden value. And now, the moment that turns excitement into reality, the current, absolutely verified market value of the 1993 Washington quarter with S mint mark and 90% silver composition in fine condition is $149,000. Yes, one single quarter, minted in a year that otherwise produces ordinary coins, now represents nearly $150,000 of pure hidden treasure. This is not speculation. This is reality. And the value is climbing. Every day, fewer of these coins remain in circulation. Every day, more collectors discover its significance and compete fiercely for the next one that surfaces. This is compact wealth hidden in metal, waiting to transform the hands of the patient and the observant. For collectors, the tips are simple but critical. Preserve it carefully, avoid cleaning it, and have it authenticated by a professional. This coin is an anomaly, a marvel of modern minting, and a financial gem. Its story alone, a mistake that became gold in silver form, is enough to make it a centerpiece of any serious collection. It is not just a coin. It is proof that fortune still moves quietly through our pockets, that history sometimes slips through the cracks, and that treasure is waiting for those who are aware. The 1993 Washington quarter S silver era is a reminder that modern coins can be more valuable than many realize. It blends history, rarity, precious metal, and collector intrigue into a package that is impossible to ignore. And remember, Rare Coin News USA delivers fresh updates every single day, revealing the hidden treasures that could be sitting right in your hands, waiting for discovery.